Oh, I be the first one to admit I like to sling a few of my own verbal razors. And uh, that'll be our track to start the day. Exodus off Fabulous Disaster. Verbal razors. Now, I got the lyrics up to the side here. It's really more personal. Seems like they're taking a shot at maybe someone they know, or very much like Motley Crue's Bastard. I didn't realize that was on the band list. The whole Tipper Gore and her parents' music, PMRC, that whole thing. I didn't realize a couple of the songs that were on that list are so tame. Boy, what would they do with to my JJ songs that they were so empowering for the pop artists? I guess that wasn't vulgar at all. Just ripping on your a manager because he's a thieving piece of wonderful humanity. So I was gonna hop into some tinfoil hat Tuesday shit over here, just talk about crazy, and I realized now everybody just out there bitching and complaining and hating, but very little action anywhere else. It's great to grift off of. Oh, if we can collect off people's despair and fear, perfect. But as per any sort of helping regular people point themselves in the right direction, boy, that content is few and far between. Now, it's out there. I think you should find it. Stay away from the a-holes just slinging verbal razors at each other. That's a good start. Hey, I admit, I'm guilty of it sometimes too. I don't want to be a hypocrite. But, now, none of this has to do with that. This is just the start of the day off one of my favorite albums of all time, and the coincidence of the title working with the morning rant. That's all. Otherwise, I just think this is one of the best thrash albums ever made. My point is the chorus verbal razors cut you down to size. I'm sick of wading through your bullshit. I see through your disguise. Verbal razors slice you to the bone. You've been abandoned and now you're all alone. I'm just saying, use some simple words. I think it's no good when the grifters are doing it in the title to get paid. Wholly believe that you got to start with your words to cut them down to size, because what comes afterwards is a lot more problematic. There's my connection to the title. I think in the end, language is good if you're using it to empower yourself, take someone down a notch. And there's a big debate going on about punching up and punching down. And it's okay to punch up, but never down, even though the ones below me are the ones robbing me blind. There is no illusion that somehow the top is coming into my backyard and taking something. But the junkie will go through my trash pile to find a scrap of metal, and it's because they want to get high. They're not paying their rent. This idea that certain crimes are okay because they need it. That opens up a really, really uncomfortable door. I am not sure who gets to decide who needs whose shit. But I know I have every right to take care of it, protect it. I'll start with the verbal razors, but it could get a lot more like lead poisoning in the end, unfortunately. I'm just saying, maybe, maybe those being propped up by mob mentality need to be brought down a peg or two. And my biggest problem is I see a lot of them wielding their rhetoric against each other just to divide and conquer. That's not the best idea. I don't know. I guess this is my tinfoil hat Tuesday. Damn! Verbal Razor's Exodus off Fabulous Disaster. I like the song. I really like the album, as I said. To be fair, I think both sides, there is something to be said for using your rhetoric for a payday. And there's something to be said for using your rhetoric to free you from mob thinking. I think it can go both ways. I think if it's just there so you can rile people up, there's it's kind of a waste. If it's there to try to take care of business before business turns nasty, possibly important. And the way it was used in the song, obviously, ripping on, yeah, no, someone who, you lost your job because you're incompetent. Everybody hates you. Your friends all came and went. The facade is getting old. We're hip to your charade. Your mother has disowned you. Your wife's out getting laid. Evicted from your condo, now you're living in a shack, sitting on your ass, shooting up and smoking crack. Now look in the mirror and tell me what you see, a strung out junkie with a college degree. Now I see a lot of educated people right now slinging some of the most insane rhetoric I've ever seen. The the taking of human life, not so much, but that seems to be okay. But don't you dare have an opinion about her personally. You're being mean and cruel. When did life become so unimportant, but someone's feelings became the pinnacle of all that matters? I hate to say this. I'm not sure if my opinion on this whole subject right at this moment is any good. I don't know if it is or not. But F your feelings, get a tissue and get over yourself. Because feelings are not what are going to be hurt if things go south on us. It's not your feelings you're going to worry about. It's your mortal coil that's going to be of main concern, I would expect. So maybe the right people need to start slinging some verbal razors, and the grifters need to get over themselves and go get a real job. I don't know. I have no idea. But I do see that the uh, current events timeline is full of people just backstabbing each other left and right. Just the fakest of human beings, all incredibly comfortable in their mighty towers with funds to protect themselves. And I don't think they're gonna remain very safe behind their walls. We've seen how castle sieges go. It doesn't always turn out very well for those sitting in the castle. Nowhere to go. But I'm just gonna stick with the verbal razors for now, and I'll let them know that their liberal arts sons and daughters should really mind their dangerous rhetoric. Maybe spice it up a little and sling a few verbal razors. Who knows? Later.